What's up, you guys? Anna from Growth in God here, sharing my journey from New Age spirituality to Christianity. And I want to share with you this awesome thing that I just discovered from business techniques that we can use in the spiritual sense. So it's called push versus pull evangelizing. And before I talk about that, and this is just something that I've kind of made up, it's not anywhere else, it's not a term, but it's something that I've discovered through my business research. Let me go into push versus pull management. So in the old days, managers used to tell their employees and their teammates what to do. They would say, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Well, employees sometimes get bogged down, they get overwhelmed, they feel like they're just slaves in the system, and it reduces employee morale, right? But what I was learning in the Kanban method, when the employee is given autonomy to segment their process and put certain WIP limits or work in progress limits on each section so that they maximize their efficiency and they're not overwhelmed and they can see the bottlenecks in the process. And the manager can see when they're free in the top, and they basically pull other projects in. They're like, okay, I'm done with this, I've moved this through the system, I'm ready for more. And so they pull from the manager things that needs to be done, instead of the manager saying, I needed you to do this now. So that's the old way. That's the old push managerial style. It's not working anymore. In the same way, the old push evangelical style is not working anymore. I mean, how would you feel if you're just living in your house, somebody knocks on the door with a Bible and says, you got to read this, you got to believe in Jesus, or you're going to hell? Okay, so that's like push management style. You're like, whoa, okay, it might have worked in the past, but now you're like, wait a second, you don't even know my life. You don't even know what kind of spiritual stuff I'm going through right now. I might convert out of fear, but it's not going to last and it's not going to be true. Just like the employee who does the manager's work, they might do the manager's work because they fear not getting paid and not surviving, but they're never going to have true loyalty to that manager, are they? Okay, so what is pull evangelical studies or evangelizing? What is pull evangelizing? And it's just a term I made up. So I'm defining it as I go. So you as a person are going through a spiritual journey, much like the employee is going through, they're putting in processes, different things they have to do. But they're seeing the gaps there. You as a spiritual person are assessing the gaps in your spiritual journey, and you're like, okay, so I'm missing this, I'm missing out a closeness of God, or I have this feeling of longing inside and I don't know what it is. Well, that's basically the employee saying, okay, I have a gap in my process right here, and I have a bottleneck over here that's causing me troubles because of the gap here. So they're like, how can I release the bottleneck and make things go smoother? That's just like what a person is going through in their spiritual journey. They're like, okay, I have problems, I have issues. How can I move through them in a way, that makes everything flow? Well, Christianity could be that flow, but they have to come to it themselves. They can't be told this thing. They might be exposed to certain people that are Christians that are inspiring. So that's what I try to do. I try to just be an inspiring Christian. And if someone comes to me and asks, hey, I have a problem, how do I fix this? I go through it. If they know I'm a Christian by doing maybe subconscious things like wearing a cross necklace, then they'll ask me about it. I don't have to tell them about it. They can just know that I am. I don't have to push it on them. And when they're ready, they can come to me. Maybe this is not their time. For a long time, I was super, super against Christianity. I thought it was just a religion to push people down and to control them and prevent them from knowing their true power. That's what I thought. Okay, a lot of people used to think that, and I think it's because of the way Christianity has been marketed. And I'm talking a lot of business terms because I'm a business person. Okay, it's been marketed very, very superficially. and especially by these push marketers, push evangelicals that try to push their religion on you. It's not going to work anymore. It used to work in the past. Now people are looking for something deeper. They're looking for something to satisfy their soul cravings. Well, you know, what's the best type of marketing that gets you into a coaching system, for example? Pull marketing, because you have expertise in a subject that people want to know. But the thing about Christianity is it's totally, totally deep. It's very, very, very deep religion, and people don't really understand it. And more so than a religion, it's a spirituality as well. Everything spiritual, everything religious comes from a spiritual core. We're all spiritual, we're all religion. We're all religious, no matter if we try to separate them or not. So this is the new environment. This is the new time. We're here to help people more than anything. And if we provide a great example and inspiration, and we help them, and we try to give them solutions to their gaps inside, they'll come to us with questions about Christ. And that's when we open ourselves in love to them. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this video helped anyone. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And wish you all blessed, wonderful day in your spiritual journey to Christ.